Welcome today on Bike Beat. We're diving deeper into the new 2026 Yamaha R7, a machine that continues to redefine what a modern middleweight sport bike should be. When Yamaha revived the R7 name a few years back, the goal wasn't to recreate the ultra-rare, race-bred R7 of the late 90s. Instead, Yamaha aimed to build a lightweight, approachable supersport that real riders could enjoy every day. With the 2026 update, Yamaha isn't changing that mission, they're refining it. They've kept everything that riders loved about the R7 while smoothing out the rough edges and layering in tech that makes the riding experience more advanced, more intuitive, and more enjoyable. Let's start with the updates to the CP2 engine, because the character of this motor is a huge part of the R7's appeal. The 689 cubic centimeters parallel twin continues to focus on torque, and for 2026 it gets revised intake track dimensions and a more efficient exhaust routing. These changes don't massively increase peak numbers, but they reshape the curve in a way that matters more to everyday riders. The mid-range punch is stronger, making roll-on acceleration smoother and more responsive, especially during quick passes or exiting corners. Riders will feel that the bike pulls with more confidence without requiring constant downshifts. Yamaha also improved internal engine friction surfaces, which helps the bike feel a little freer to rev, especially in the upper third of the RPM range. Ride-by-wire opens the door to refine throttle mapping, and Yamaha has clearly taken advantage of that. The 2026 R7 delivers more precise fueling when transitioning from closed to open throttle. This is where earlier models could feel slightly abrupt, especially in slow-speed traffic or tight switchbacks. Now the bike feels cleaner and more predictable, offering better control whether you're cruising downtown or pushing harder through fast sweepers. Combined with the new ride modes, Sport for aggressive throttle response, Street for balanced everyday riding, and Rain for gentler input, the bike adapts naturally to different environments. The new bi-directional quickshifter is another feature riders will appreciate immediately. Shifting is smoother across the rev range, and the downshifts in particular feel more controlled, especially when paired with the slipper clutch. On earlier models, riders often noted that the optional up-only quickshifter felt best near high RPMs. For 2026, Yamaha has tuned the system to handle partial throttle shifts with less hesitation, and the clutchless downshifts add a level of convenience that elevates the bike's sportiness without making it intimidating. Now let's talk about the chassis, which is an area Yamaha rarely disappoints in. For the 2026 redesign, engineers looked at how real riders were using the bike commuting during the week and attacking twisty roads or track days on weekends. To meet that dual-purpose goal, they made subtle but smart geometry tweaks. A slightly steeper rake, a marginally shorter wheelbase, and a stiffer swing arm mount all blend together to give the bike more agility without sacrificing stability. The moment you tip the bike into a corner, it settles predictably, and mid-corner corrections require less effort. It's still friendly to newer riders, but it communicates more clearly when you're pushing its limits. Suspension tuning has also improved. The front fork now features more precise damping stacks that filter out harsh bumps while giving you better road feel during aggressive riding. The rear shock, with its expanded adjustment range, allows riders to fine-tune the setup more easily for track days or for carrying a passenger. Even straight from the factory, the balance between comfort and firmness is noticeably better. The result is a bike that feels composed without being punishing. It soaks up rough pavement without losing its sporty identity. Braking performance has always been good on the R7, but Yamaha still found room for refinement. The new 4-piston calipers offer a bit more bite and a more linear lever feel. The revised ABS system reacts faster and with less pulsation at the lever, especially during sudden stops or wet road situations. These aren't headline-grabbing changes, but they make the bike feel more confident in emergency braking scenarios and more precise during spirited rides. One of the biggest jumps is in the electronics. Yamaha has given the 2026 R7 a proper modern electronics package that uses a compact 6-axis IMU. This allows for cornering-aware ABS, more nuanced traction control, and wheelie management. For a bike in this price range and this displacement class, that's a strong offering. What's important is that Yamaha tuned these systems to feel smooth rather than intrusive. Riders who crave full control can tone the assist down or disable certain features, while newer riders gain the reassurance of technology that works quietly in the background. The new 5-inch TFT dash modernizes the cockpit and finally brings the R7 visually in line with Yamaha's other sport models. It offers crisp graphics, easy-to-read layouts, and quick-switch menus for traction control and ride modes. Bluetooth functionality adds navigation prompts, music controls, and phone notifications. Yamaha's updated mobile app even allows for remote ride tracking and customization. It's a smart addition for a bike aimed at tech-savvy riders. Visually, the 2026 R7 is sharper and more purposeful. The front fairing features a more sculpted design with enlarged air channels that give the bike a more aggressive, almost race-ready face. The headlight is slimmer and set deep within the intake duct, giving the bike a fierce, aerodynamic look. At the rear, the redesigned tail section offers a cleaner, sleeker aesthetic. The LED tail light fits more tightly against the bodywork, and the subframe has been engineered to be lighter while still offering a slightly more comfortable passenger experience. Ergonomics remain sporty but accessible. Yamaha raised the clip-ons just enough to reduce wrist fatigue without compromising the aggressive riding position that sport bike fans expect. The tank now offers better knee grip, making it easier to anchor your body during cornering or braking. And with adjustable foot pegs, riders can personalize their stance, whether they prefer a relaxed street position or a tucked-in track posture. What stands out more than anything is how Yamaha improved the overall sense of quality. The switches feel more premium, the seat materials are tougher and grippier, and the paintwork has a richer depth that catches the light beautifully. These little touches contribute to the feeling that the 2026 R7 is not just an update, it's a step up in refinement. Pricing lands around $9,999, which keeps the R7 firmly in the accessible category. For riders who want a bike that balances performance, practicality, and cost, this price makes the R7 one of the best values in the middleweight class. The real magic of the 2026 R7 lies in how it blends approachability with genuine sport performance. It's a bike that newer riders can grow into and experienced riders can still enjoy and respect. It offers enough power to be exciting, enough tech to be safe, and enough refinement to feel rewarding every single time you ride it. Whether you're hitting backroads, commuting through the city, or gearing up for your next track session, the R7 adapts gracefully to the moment. The 2026 Yamaha R7 isn't about chasing extreme horsepower figures or overwhelming the competition with brute force. It's about giving riders a balanced, modern, and thrilling machine that invites you to ride every day. Yamaha took a bike that was already loved for its friendliness and added layers of sophistication that make it feel more capable, more polished, and more complete. Yamaha didn't reinvent the R7 for 2026, but they refined it in all the right ways. Better electronics, smoother fueling, a cleaner design, improved suspension, a real quickshifter. It's still the R7 riders love, but sharper, smarter, and more enjoyable than ever. This has been BikeBeat. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and enjoy the journey.